There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes.
Needs a friend indeed. A friend with weed is better. A friend with breasts and all the rest. A friend who's dressed in leather. A friend in needs a friend indeed. A friend who'll tease is better. Our thoughts compressed, which makes us blessed and makes for stormy weather. A friend in need's a friend indeed. My Japanese is better. And when she's pressed, she will undress. And then she's boxing clever. A friend in need's a friend indeed. A friend who bleeds is better. My friend confessed she passed the test. And we will never sever. Days dawning, skins crawling. Days dawning, skins crawling. Days dawning, skins crawling. Days dawning, skins crawling. Pure morning, pure morning, pure morning, pure morning. A friend in need's a friend indeed. A friend who'll tease is better. Our thoughts compressed, which makes us blessed and makes for stormy weather. A friend in need's a friend indeed. A friend who bleeds is better. My friend confessed she passed the test, and we will never sever. Days dawning, skins crawling. Days dawning, skins crawling. Days dawning, skins crawling. Days dawning, skins crawling. Pure morning, 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 pure morning. A friend in need's a friend indeed. My Japanese is better. And when she's pressed, she will undress. And then she's boxing clever. A friend in need's a friend indeed. A friend with weed is better. A friend with breasts and all the rest. A friend who's dressed in leather.
I'm not quite sure why I'm here or what I'm doing, but there's a reason. I don't like Facebook, and I don't like the internet. The library blocked my password. Now tell me, does that make any sense to you?
This is absolutely lit. This is lit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Get in here with your bad self. This, my friends, is Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. Oh my God, guys, I'm feeling a lot better. My health is doing a lot better. I'm doing better, guys. I made it through a full day of work today. This is my first day back to work after our little health scare we had. Yeah, guys. It went well though. It was good. My energy level was good through the day. Guys, I just like really and the topic for the night just so everyone knows, and we'll get through the intro here in a second, but it's Myron Gaines exposing Louis Theroux. I guess he did a little bit of some, suspect editing of Myron Gaines stuff. I don't know exactly. We'll see. I'm going to see what the fuck is up here. And then also James O'Keefe exposing some fraud. And I'll leave it at that until we get into it. But but anyways, what I was going to go off on about is it's guys, it's actually crazy that I was able to kind of like figure out my own health problem. Of course, like it's a lot more reassuring that a doctor agreed with my assessment, my assessment of my own symptoms and what the treatments for them, even though I didn't know it was directly a pancreas related problem. But guys, it's honestly like this is one of those things, and I'm sure everybody experiences these kind of things in life where you are totally right about something and you have no idea why. You like it might even be a thing where you could look back and trace every step along the way and how you got to it and be like, yeah, it makes sense, but it's like it's just it's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, my health is doing a lot better, guys. I'm feeling so much fucking better. In fact, I had a really good workout today too. And I think I'm gonna get things dialed in pretty well. So yeah, I'm feeling super optimistic about shit. Guys, it was really scary for a minute. It was really scary. I thought I was getting hit with like a fucking Havana syndrome microwave heart attack gun or something. Like I was actually worried that there was some SUV parking outside of my house and just blasting me with some fucking death ray or something. I felt that shitty and it just didn't make sense. I didn't understand what the fuck was happening until it all clicked for me eventually. But anyway, I'm doing a lot better. So anyway, guys, I hear though one of my mods is not doing too well. I don't even know if he really wants everything out there like that. I won't say his name, but anyway, yeah. I'm worried about one of my mods, my buddy. I don't think he's doing too well, dealing with some crazy shit, but anyway, guys, let me get to the chat, say hello to everybody, then we'll get started over here. We got a few things to go to. We're not doing a super late stream. There was one other topic that I was thinking about covering tonight. Looks like I should have gone with that. Well, I don't, that other topic would probably have me completely fucked for the algorithms too. So, I think I just can't win. I think that's what the problem is. So anyway, we'll probably get to that other deal tomorrow, which is kind of interesting. I think you guys will appreciate it. And some of you might be actually keeping up with the thing that we're going into tomorrow. But anyway, where are we at tonight? Facebook, YouTube, and X. Wherever you're at, get in the chat. Let's slut it up together. Let's touch tips. Let me get you guys up. Hold on. All right, lovers. Hutch is up in here. The pig, the lovely pig. Welcome, piggy. Oink, oink. Bob Cook's in here. Coke Can Cook, as they call him. The ladies call him that. And me, I'm a man. I don't know from experience, but the ladies tell me that they call him Bob Coke Can Cook, and so that's what I call him too. Kenny Powers is in here. Thank God. I got some mods. Starbird's in here too. Lover, welcome. Johnny Z is in here. Thomas Gilson, sir, welcome. Snizzes in the chiz. What's up, dude? Promos in here. Make me a mod. You really want to be? That's a lot of responsibility in here. It's crazy in here. It's a lot of people to regulate. Well, not a lot of people. It's just a lot of crazy people. You know, per capita. Not. I don't have a lot of people in here. That's the problem. Okay. You can handle it, huh? What is... Okay. No, I don't want to. Hold on. Okay. Let me get this deal up. So I guess we'll start with... Why don't we start with the James O'Keefe stuff? I think that's like a more of a 30-minute long video. Why do I have this up? Okay, no. And then we got Twitter, you know, sucking me off in a bad way with teeth. Is this not it? What is going on? Okay, here we go. I found it. So this just dropped today, right? Yes. Yeah, March 24th. Okay, let me get you guys over to this tab. Truth is up in here. What's up? What's up? You'll pay. That's fine. You'll pay what? You guys are funny. Lover, you really want me to mod you up? I'll do it. Hold on. Let me go over here. What? Oh God, let me fucking Why is it what's going on with the... Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh, here we go. Look who's a new mod. As soon as he types in the chat again. Check that out. All right. All right, let's get to this. Oh, there we go. Mod it up there, little lover. You have no idea what you're in for. You're not prepared for this, but neither am I. So that makes two of us. Okay, so here we go. Over to this tab. That's what I was going to do. Let me get you guys. Okay. So this is the deal. We're not going to... I don't want to read through this whole deal. Maybe we should. That's the problem. I don't even have a bowl packed at all. Guys, we're pumping the brakes right now. Skirt, skirt, skirt. What? No bowl pact of perfectly legal CBDs from the gas station? What? Holy shit, guys. Guys, I wasn't prepared to slut it up tonight. But here I am. No bowl pact, out here, pussy raw. And what? And what? Where are the haters to come tell me that this pussy ain't raw enough for them? Where are they tonight? I'm in the mood for them. I want the smoke tonight. I want all the fucking beef. Send the fucking redheaded Wendy's chick herself. I want all the beef. Tell her to stop by Arby's on the way because I want all the fucking beef. Where is it? Don't fucking try me tonight. I don't even have a bowl packed, and you're thinking of trying me? What are you, fucking nuts? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought. Are you guys training promo in here? Hey, you guys, could you train up promo in the chat? Can you guys send him all the screenshots from 4chan and stuff? We're gonna need to get him like really up to speed on stuff real quick. I kind of just threw him in the lion's den here. Okay. Bulls packed. Breaking: California mass in-person election frizzod caught. Crimes caught on camera. Recordings show homeless are paid by petitioners to forge real voter signatures to sign ballot petitions on Skid Row thousands of times. This would be shocking if, like, we didn't already think this was happening, right? The humanity. Disenfranchised voters say they are outraged after being shown their signatures are forged. Bro, just think about that. Some fucking homeless person made $5 for a crack rock to basically steal your identity on some minute, level. Well, I mean, I guess this is actually kind of a big deal because it's a voting. I guess it depends who you ask. But yeah, this is wild. But you know what? As a I guess if you're a homeless person, you got to just feel like, if some random person is going to give you $5, $10 or something to just scribble some random person's name down on a piece of paper, something you just like you don't even, as the homeless person, you don't even comprehend what you're doing. Someone's just giving you paper currency for scribbling something, and you're going to go use that and buy a crack rock, and that's all you know. And that's all you need to know, honestly. I mean, why even try to figure it out any more than that? You're homeless. Why hold any guilt? These people whose identity you're stealing, they're not buying you a sandwich. They're not paying for your crack rock. They're not letting you use their shower to wash the shit out of your asshole. Scribble that name down. Part 2 of Cash for Ballot series hidden camera footage shows. Oh, okay. So this is part 2. The first one, we need to check the first one, guys. Should we watch both? This is part 2, I'm assuming. We never covered part 1. That's what happened. I did have that saved and we never got to it. Footage shows petition circulators paying homeless individuals $2 to $3. Jesus Christ, that's nothing in this economy. Per form to sign ballot petitions using the names and addresses of real registered voters and forging their signatures. Circulators provided printed lists of voters, assigned identities, and directed homeless individuals exactly to write, monitoring them to ensure the information matched so the calculators get paid. You only write what I tell you to write. Your name is Robert. If you mess up, you can't get paid, crackhead. All right, so we'll start with this one, and if whatever, if we feel like it, we'll go watch part 1. I did have that saved. We never got to it, guys. I'm gonna blame Big Pharma because I've been dealing with health problems for, well, really decades, but I've had it under control for a long time, and recently been dealing with bullshit because of Big Pharma, and so we didn't cover part 1. It's Pfizer's fault.
So do you want to sign? Okay. The first name.
I'm Joseph Albright. Okay.
The first name.
Joseph Albright.
Fraudulent petitioners on Skid Row are now paying the homeless to forge names, forge addresses, and forge signatures of registered voters.
What are you using? Teresa.
No, I'm gonna give you your address to write.
Oh, okay.
that homeless guy said, "Yeah, I'm trans now. My name's Teresa. How about that shit? For $3, I'd be trans. Shit."
Okay, yeah. Robert.
Quickly becoming a widespread scheme that can be found on almost every street corner in downtown Los Angeles.
So you gonna go do this, they're gonna give you another $3. Then you gonna do somebody else, they're gonna give you another $3.
So you guys are all working together.
You asking a lot of, you scaring me.
We find thousands of names and addresses of registered voters being handed out to the homeless on scraps of paper.
Oh, cool. They pay you? How much? Oh, what name you have there? Oh, it's Vicky Walker. You're Vicky, huh?
No. He gave me the name.
Oh, cool.
We track down the disenfranchised voters at their...
They call me Vicky. That's not my name. That's not my name. But I got paid. So I'm smoking crack.
homes to get the reaction to their signature being forged. They're giving names of currently registered voters, and one of them is a Vicky Walker. I assume that's his address?
Still get her ballot, but...
You still get her ballot?
Yeah. Doesn't live here. I bought this house nearly 9 years ago.
Okay.
That's why I always feel really weird when I get the voting ballot. It's like, obviously that's fraudulent.
Definitely want to stay informed. We definitely want to follow through on this.
So did you get that? I'm sure they're going to highlight it after, but this guy is saying he's lived at this house for 6 fucking years, and he gets the mail-in ballot for the prior resident of the house from 6 years ago. He said 6, right? That's there's no problem with that, right? We've got a very secure system of democracy here.
See where they're getting this information, how they're getting this information.
Yeah. I just hope we get a stop to this soon. I mean, I didn't know that they were using my name and address for what's political fraud. That's what it is, right? Yeah. Just hopefully the governor and the district attorney or whoever just put a stop to this. Yeah.
I'm sure they're right on it. Yeah, this is how he was dressed in part 1. We got to go back and watch it. We'll find it. Is Duke in here? I'm seeing people say Duke. Double D's in here. I need both the D. No homo. What's up, lover? Thanks for joining us. Michael Earl's up in here. What's up, dude? Welcome, welcome. He should have kept the Swedish costume on. What are you talking about? The one with the bad wig? Bro, that wig that night had me dying, remember? That wig was pretty wild. It's the most fake looking hair you'd ever seen.
Last week, we exposed a major election fraud scheme deep in the heart of Skid Row, Los Angeles, what the fraudsters described as a pyramid game of unregistered petition circulators bribing the homeless with cash, cigarettes, and drugs to get them to register to vote and sign ballot petitions, both a federal...
They're skipping the middleman and they're just straight up giving them crack rocks. Now that is efficiency. I was worried at first, but now I see this is like a well-oiled machine working to do exactly what it's meant to do, and that's give drugs to homeless people.
Federal and state crime. We returned to Skid Row to continue our investigation and to confront the petitioners.
That's the guy right here. This is the guy who broke the law in the video.
Upon confronting them, my team was assaulted, pepper spray was deployed, and my producer was punched in the head. Now there is new footage of these fraudulent petitioners taking their scheme to new depths.
So do you want to sign?
Yeah, but I want to know what I'm signing first. I'm not stupid.
Oh, okay. Well, we good. It's good business, but you only writing what I'm telling you to write. I'm telling you to write.
I'm not a registered voter.
Okay, then that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. I got you.
The fraudulent petition circulator pulls out a list of names so that the home...
So if you just heard that, what you heard was James O'Keefe paid some old Hispanic Thea to go talk to this black guy and see what kind of fraud that they would what opportunities for fraud that they'd put out there, solicit from some homeless Latina grandma. Wild. But I like it. No, this is interesting.
Homeless person can enter the name, address, and signature of a registered voter in Southern California. This allows them to skip the process of getting the homeless person registered to vote and instead just pay the homeless person cash money to forge the signature of someone else who's registered to vote.
Okay. The first name.
I'm Joseph Albright. Okay.
That's all you writing. The first name.
Joseph Albright. The street. What is the street?
Here is the list of registered voter names that the petition fraudster is holding in that video. From this list of voters, the petitioner circles Joseph Albright's first name, last name, and address. To protect the victim's privacy, we are omitting street addresses from this report. Through other reporting, we were able to corroborate the validity of this list, that these were in fact registered voters in California.
All right, like that.
Yeah.
And then the address.
And then
There you go.
keep going.
You're like watching like a hawk. Like I'm gonna do.
I can't let you mess up my paper because if you mess up, I can't get paid.
Oh, I see.
Now, this is a violation of California Election Code 18613, which states...
So what the fuck are they even signing? Like, what are they signing for? It says skipping the registration process to do what? Vote? What are these fucking homeless people doing with someone else's name? Did I miss it? Am I really that retarded? I mean, I am, but anyway, yeah.
It's every person who subscribes to any initiative, referendum, or recall petition, a fictitious name, or who subscribes thereto the name of another, or who causes another to subscribe such a name, is guilty of a felony and is punishable by imprisonment 2, 3, or 4 years. The homeless person is then expected to forge the voter's signature. Forging a signature is a violation of California Penal Code 470, which states every person who, with the intent to defraud, counterfeits, or forges the seal or handwriting of another is guilty of forgery. The journalist noticed the homeless person next to her was also referencing a list of registered voter names and proceeded to ask who he was signing as.
How much are you gonna get paid? Did he $3? How many signatures you signing though? I'm Joseph. Who are you? Who you're signing for? Joseph also? You're repeating Joseph? It's not gonna count. What are you using? Teresa.
Not to be presumptive, but this is clearly not Teresa. And this wasn't an isolated incident.
These are trans homeless people. They can identify as other random people and steal their identity. This is California. This is what it's become, James. Wake up. It's okay. Is this like, I wonder if this is a thing like the Nick Shirley stuff, where it's a bunch of fraud that was already under investigation and they don't really expose anything. And it's just sort of like, yeah, people know this fraud's going on. We know the people around there, they know. Nick Shirley isn't like, exposing anything in that community. They all know it's a bunch of like fake learning centers that are spelled wrong, where they're just in there like fucking goats and stuff. Everybody knows that. In California, everybody knows the homeless people, they're out on the street corner, they're trans, and they're stealing identities as like trans homeless people and getting paid $3 per identity they can steal. It's some kind of fucking I don't even think this is for defrauding elections. This is some kind of weird fucking, who even knows? This is probably the government's way of just like burning money. It's actually easier to like get the homeless people to sign some names and take the $3. You can actually use up the money quicker than if you tried to put it in a giant pile and light it on fire with gasoline.
It appears that this process of assigning the homeless an identity of a registered voter to forge their signature has been adopted by all of the petition fraudsters simultaneously. Another undercover journalist posing as a homeless person told the petitioner that he has an Idaho address. So the petitioner gives him a similar list of names and tells him, quote, "Your name's Robert."
And put your print, sign, address, city zip on every page.
Okay, every single page?
Yep, number 3.
Number 3, okay. I got an Idaho address.
No, you got.
So I just read it. Yeah, I just read it. I got an Idaho address.
No, I'm gonna give you your address to write.
Oh, okay.
Directions.
Okay, yeah.
Robert.
And here is the list of names the petitioner was holding, so you can see where he marked the name Robert Zabel. Robert Zabel doesn't know that his name is being used to sign petitions on Skid Row. You can also see that
so they're just petitions. That's all it is. That's what this whole gimmick is these people. I wonder if they get paid like $10 or something per petition that's signed, so they break the homeless person off $3. I wonder. Sniz said this is to generate a mail-in ballot to be harvested by criminal Democrats. I think, Steve. I don't know if it sounds like it's just for petitions. They're using a real voter's name and just signing 14 petitions. But, I mean, that does have, if something gets put on a ballot because a bunch of fake petitions got signed, and then because people are retarded when they go to vote, and so enough people are retarded enough that they read it wrong and vote for it. I mean, it can change laws and stuff, I guess. Oh, God. What are we talking? What? I mean, hold on. Oh, Scott said, I heard Bubba took the $3 to forge Hulk Hogan's name. Oh.
previous name, Andrei Sargsyan, has just been used by a previous homeless person on the same petition. The petitioner says that you can go down the street and find another group that will give you another $3, and then go in another direction and you'll find another group, revealing just how widespread this scheme has become.
All pages, and then I sign like Robert. And I get how much?
$3.
$3.
So you gonna go do this, they're gonna give you another $3. Then you gonna do somebody else, they're gonna give you another $3.
Oh, so so there's you guys are. Oh yeah, so you guys are all working together.
You asking a lot of, you scaring me.
The petitioner says that her questions are scaring him, which confirms that he knows what he's doing is illegal. We took his word for it and walked to the next street, Sure enough, this
maybe she's just a very intimidating old abuela, you know, and she's got the chanclas on, so he's just worried about getting hit with the chancla if he does not answer the question correctly. Maybe that's it. He doesn't think he's doing something illegal. He's just scared of the chancla.
scheme appeared to be present in whatever direction we walked.
Oh, this is pretty cool. What we're doing? Huh? The register to vote. That's pretty cool. Oh, cool. They pay you?
What are you doing here? It looks cool. What are you doing?
Register to vote. Give me $3.
How much? Oh, what name you have there? They give it to you. Oh, pretty. Let me see the name. Oh, it's Vicky Walker.
Can we send one of those? What was it? What hit that school in Iran? Tomahawk missile? You know what? Never mind. I was going to say something really terrible, but I think you guys can kind of imagine where I was going with that. This is really terrible. This is like this looks worse than like India or something. You know, I would trust taking food from some fucking Indian guy's feet more. I would trust that more than buying food somewhere on this fucking strip of hell that is some whatever random part in California.
You're Vicky, huh?
They gave me the name.
Oh, cool.
Once again, you can see that this man has been given a sticky note with someone's name and address, which he is copying onto the ballot petition, committing election fraud, forgery, and a felony.
Yeah, Sniz. Sniz said, "You hear that, Steve? Registering to vote." No, but this is a crackhead. He doesn't know what they're doing. That's the problem. They're not registering to vote. If they're giving them a registered voter's name to use, there's obviously not registering a homeless person to vote with a different name. That's a registered name tied to an address and everything. They're using it for the fucking for the petitions. Then you're saying they send a mail-in ballot, they go get and fill in for a Democrat candidate. But dude, no, dude, they're paying them $3 and saying like, just okay, that wouldn't even work. That would require the homeless person to then go travel to this person's address and then vote on their behalf in their precinct or something. No. I think this is, believe me, I think they're doing worse shit than this. I'm just saying, I don't think this is evidence of that. I think this is just petitions, bullshit petitions to get something. It's illegal. It's a big deal. It's illegal, apparently. But no, this is a crackhead. They're not registering anybody. This guy has no idea what's going on.
All in exchange for two.
This guy has one beard hair that's 3 inches long, and the rest of them are about a centimeter long. You can't just take this guy's word for it.
$2. Since we had the addresses of the registered voters whose vote was disenfranchised, we tracked them down and showed them these videos to see how California citizens feel about their names. And
Sniz, I don't think that's what's happening. No. Look, he's going. Watch what's going to happen here. I'm telling you, that was a crazy crackhead, Sniz. I'm sure they're doing crazy shit with some ballots, and I've heard stories of people claiming that when they went to vote that it said they had already voted and stuff. There's obviously there's some sketchy shit going on. This is just for petitions, I think. However, it is still illegal. They're going to this person's house to tell them. That's what when they confronted the people at the last houses that they showed, they were like, "Yeah, your name's being used to sign all this stuff," and they're like, "Oh, my name's being used for political fodder, like they're not claiming that there's people voting on their behalf or something. If they had any inkling of that, any like even circumstantial evidence of that happening, for sure, they would be just like hammering away with that point right now.
Forgery and a felony, all in exchange for $2. Since we have the addresses of the registered voters whose vote was disenfranchised, we tracked them down and showed them these videos to see how California citizens feel about their names and addresses being given out to random homeless people in LA and having their signatures forged on ballot petitions. We started with the address for Vicky Walker. Hello, yes, sir.
Yeah, so ballot petitions, that's petitions for stuff to be on, to vote for or against on the next election, right? Ballot petition.
Hi, I'm a journalist, and we're just doing a story about identity theft, and I'm looking for a Vicky Walker. Is that?
Doesn't live here. I bought this house nearly 9 years ago.
9 years ago. 9 years ago. Holy fuck. Dude, that's crazy. So yeah, this is the guy that said he still gets this person's mail-in ballot 9 years later.
Okay.
The only reason I know that name is we still get her mail, assuming it's her.
Okay.
So yeah, I never even met the person.
They're giving names of currently registered voters, and one of them is a Vicky Walker. I assume that's his address?
Still get her ballot, but...
You still get her ballot?
Yeah.
The current resident of this address claims that Vicky Walker hasn't even lived there for over 9 years.
You know, Sniz, I will say, to your credit, Sniz, I don't know. I don't think what you're saying, I don't think they ever make that argument in this video. I don't think that that's a claim of what's happening, according to James O'Keefe and his team. But it is interesting that and I don't know how many places they tried to go to. I guess we'll see. I mean, we're not even halfway through, but it is interesting that they go to one of the places of a registered voter with the address that the petition people are using. It is interesting that they go there and it's a person that does not live there, hasn't lived there for 10 years, and their ballot still goes there. Like, I wonder if she gets a ballot to multiple addresses. Like, there, Sniz, you might actually be right. But I don't think that they're making that claim here. I will see.
But he still continues to get election mail in her name, likely because this address, along with Vicky Walker's name, is being used on ballot petitions to this day. And you're one of like thousands of people they're doing this to.
Yeah.
But you probably don't want people voting in your address.
Absolutely.
It's going to disenfranchise you.
Yeah, that's why I always feel really weird when I get the voting ballot. It's like, obviously that's fraudulent. As a joke, I've named my feral cat Vicky Walker. Like, who the hell is this?
This is mysterious Vicky Walker. I mean, you're saying it's been 9 years since she lived here.
Since
you moved in.
I have no idea because I don't even know who lived here before us.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah. So
he named the cat Vicky Walker because who is this mysterious Vicky Walker person that he keeps getting their ballot? He moved in 9 years ago. He's not Vicky Walker.
Please tell me they go to other places, bro. I you know what? I'm going to say Sniz is right. If they go to one more fucking address for one of these people, Icy's in here, guys. I felt a chill. I felt it. I swear to God, I felt it. And Icy's in the chat. Here he is. Welcome, brother. Thanks for joining us. Dude, I got the, hold on. The European chocolate, been waiting for the DMS stream. Yeah, guys, I'm careful with the chocolate these days. I used to eat a lot of chocolatey shit. I do have this granola stuff that I've been buying that's mostly organic ingredients, and it's got some like chocolate chips in it. It's so fucking amazing, guys. Oh my God, it's so good. I can't wait to eat some after the stream. Fucking yeah, dude, if there's one more spot that these motherfuckers pull up to where it's a name that like, oh, the ballot still comes here. I've lived here for 13 years and never even, the person that lived here before, her name wasn't even Vicky Valancourt. So this is really interesting. Are these even real people? Like, I wonder, this does make me think, Sniz, what if this is like a bigger thing that the list of names that they are giving people, what if they are all fake? Like, they already know that they're fake names, fake people, and it's some fucking operation like that. Look up Vicky Walker in the Epstein files, bro. What? We're not going that deep in the rabbit hole tonight. We're staying very shallow.
She hasn't lived there for 9 years. Another person whose name and address we found.
Oh boy, here we go.
Being forged on Skid Row was Paul's son. Hello. Yeah, hey there. We're doing a story about identity theft, and your name was used someone used your name and voted in your name. We just want to talk to you for a moment. And it's 30-second clip, just 30 seconds. You can see it for yourself.
How much you getting paid, man? How much they getting given? Oh, Paul's son.
So then he hands cash to the homeless person to vote in the name of Paul's son with this address. And it's a California petition. And that's, I'm assuming that you didn't sign that?
No.
Okay.
You know what petition it's for?
Yeah, what petition?
They don't even tell the homeless people most of the time what the petition is.
What was that one specifically?
Uber Technologies. It was about like liability for Uber cars and
gives them more protection.
Gives Uber more protection.
You guys are trying to figure out how they got our information.
They're given those names from the website.
Okay.
They have a database of some kind.
So basically, my name is
correct.
I definitely want to stay informed. We definitely want to follow through on this and see where they're getting this information, how they're getting this information,
We'd
and
like
how
to
we
know
can
that
protect
too.
ourselves. And what if Paul did want to sign for that?
That's right.
He can't, and now it's showing up as fraud. So
That's right.
What if he didn't want to sign for it?
Yeah, exactly.
Not everyone was quite as courteous with us. Hey there, I just want to let you know about your identity stolen.
Are you Sam or Susan?
Who are you? Let's start with us. And why are we filming? Can you stop right now?
Turn
it off.
We're
No, I'm sorry. We're not interested. Turn that off right now.
we're just trying to help. Your identity was stolen.
But why are we filming right now?
We're
journalists.
Well, I'm a reporter. We're members of the press.
Oh my God. Ew. This is Cam Higbee. What the fuck? I just saw his name pop up here. I didn't realize this was this fucking idiot. Gross. Ugh. Cam Higbee, guys. Why are you in a James O'Keefe? Go take another picture with Netanyahu, you freak.
They're using your name and they're voting in your name.
So how much would...
This is so gay. Cam Higbee is just fucking standing there trying to get a little rub off of James O'Keefe. Jesus Christ, how much did they pay James O'Keefe? How much did they pay James O'Keefe? And by they, I think you guys know who I'm talking about. Probably $7,000. We'll give you $7,000, sir, if you'll feature our retarded, misshapen, twink, fake reporter. Talking about Nick Shirley? No. Actually, the shittier version. It's Cam Higbee. Oh, fuck no. 7,000 isn't going to work. I need you to double that. Bare minimum. I'm going to need at least $14,000 if you want me to drag around this fucking mongoloid-looking conservative retard. Okay? Otherwise, tell him to go fucking kiss the wall, bitch.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Hold this. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna bring you a name.
Okay.
Kenny Powers said, I sign all petitions as Cam Higbee. I should start that too. That's a really good idea.
Sounds good. How much do I get paid?
$2 a board.
$2 a board.
$2 a board. Bitch. I am bored.
Cool.
That's your name. I've never met you before, but I'm coming to this address. I assume that's your name and address here. And this video shows they're giving your name to homeless people to vote on a petition. So we just wondered if you'd be willing to give us a comment on or off camera.
I mean, I don't have any. I don't have any specific comment right now. If it's troubling, but
It was clear to me who wears the pants in this relationship.
Oh my God. No. No. Not the foot up at this angle and the fucking pants. Oh God. The foot at that. Let me enlarge this so you guys can see. Look at the foot. Look at the foot. This is where we got problems, okay? We got the foot up at this angle, and she's literally wearing pants. This is bad. This is the thing is, you know, this man's testicles have been under this shoe. And this is about the angle that the shoe sits when she's got his balls under her foot, and she's just holding it like that, imagining she's like, if you say one more word to this conservative reporter, and I recognize this fucking Zionist street gutter twink that they throw a suit on and pretend he's presentable. I think his name's Ham Kigby. He looks like a fucking holiday ham. Yeah. You say one more word to these guys, I'm just going to smash your balls into oblivion.
Who wears the pants in this relation?
Look at the, oh, God, it's going up. The angle is more steep. God, that's scary. I bet the wife knows who this is. They probably know. They probably kind of know that they're like, this is a lose-lose for them. They are getting used for political fodder on some conservatives' YouTube channel, 2 conservatives' YouTube channels. And if they say, like, you know, they don't want this or whatever, then it's sort of like being okay with their literal votes and petition name signings and stuff being stolen for some other political fodder. I mean, they're just like, they're getting fucked from both ends here.
Are you filming as well? Were you filming as well?
All right.
Oh, you guys.
Okay. We were violently assaulted today on Skid Row for doing this, so that's why we have security with us. We have no idea the neighborhoods we're in. It's no offense to you, ma'am. We were punched in the face today, so I have to have security. These are very powerful people. They're stealing your identity. I'm trying to help you. I'm not trying to hurt you. You can look me up. My name is James O'Keefe. You have my information. Please contact me. Thank you. Another couple of neighbors that we showed.
Yikes.
Video evidence of felony fraud to revealed some political tension between them.
Here's the video. So you see, they take the person's name as an example. That's a petition to get the proposition on the ballot.
What's the proposition?
This one's about Uber reliability.
But I get it, but who's
Yes,
doing
it's a state
it?
and federal crime. Exactly. That's what.
Is it Newsom?
This isn't for Newsom's campaign directly. But
It's a Democrat.
So the Secretary of State and the you see, yes.
Oh, you're not Democrat. Me neither. Fuck Democrat.
Yeah.
She's a Democrat, so that's
the voters.
The lady points to her neighbor and exclaims, "See," referring to his support of Democrats, which yields a sarcastic response from him. These neighbors are clearly familiar with each other's political leanings.
The voters. The fucking Democrats.
They're gonna fuck you up.
The Republicans are really kicking ass.
Yeah, they're gonna save your ass.
This gentleman, Gilberto Corona, confirms to correspondent Mike Casey that it is his name and address on the sticky note that was given to the homeless person, and says that hopefully the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, and the district attorney of LA will put a stop to all of this.
Sometimes they'll give the homeless drugs or cigarettes too, to sign stuff. They don't, instead of $2, just give them drugs, give them joints, give them cigarettes.
Is there any way to stop this?
The governor's office actually even admitted this is illegal.
Well, sir, you see, the governor isn't going to do anything about it. So your best option, honestly, is to go down there and just give drugs to the homeless people yourself so that they're not going to these ballot harvesters for free drugs and money and stuff. You just gotta, you gotta stop the vicious cycle by you gotta buy a bunch of crack and heroin and go distribute it to all the homeless people. And then they won't be signing petitions fraudulently to get the crack and heroin. Guys, I've solved the problem.
Activity, and also the U.S. Attorney's
Look at
Office.
that.
Yep, you see it right
all
there.
those names.
Yep. And those are registered voters and we've been talking to them all day, all in this area, and they said, I've never been.
Chris is in here. What's up, bro? Thanks for joining us. Chris Thompson with the pig pen. What's up, lover? Go sub to Chris's channel. They do the pig pen Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Skid Row ever. I've never signed a petition ever. All day they've been doing that. I'm guessing you don't sign petitions on Skid Row, right?
No.
That's your name, address.
Yeah, Kenny. James O'Keefe is out here starting a civil war in California, getting these neighbors to fight with each other over. And again, it's not even actual votes. It's just petitions getting signed.
That's you? Yeah.
I just hope we get a stop to this soon. I mean, I didn't know that they were using my name and address for what's political fraud. That's what it is, right? Yeah. Just hopefully the governor and the district attorney or whatever just put a stop to this. Yeah.
We also found the man we caught signing as Paul's son and asked him a few questions about why he participates in this scam, to which the homeless person replies, quote, "They give me money, I'm broke," unquote.
How much money did you get paid?
Like $4.
You did?
Very cheap,
Very cheap, right? And how many petitions did you sign?
I signed a lot. I signed like 5 or 6. He gave me a name to sign.
Bro, let me tell you, data entry for a homeless person, that's actually a lot to ask. This person probably hasn't written their own name in years. It's like if you told them to write their own name in there, it'd be harder for them than to just copy it off of a piece of paper that you already pre-wrote it. Dude, this is wild. This is what I'm saying. How the fuck are you going to expect these homeless people? They're like talking to them as if like, oh, how could you do this for just $4 and you're just going to forge someone's name? It's like, yeah, who the fuck else is giving me $4, bitch? This fucking person, if the person's identity who I'm stealing, if I went and knocked on their door, they would fucking, they would call the cops on me or something. I'll just take my $4 for stealing their identity. That's fine.
They gave you a name to sign. What name did they give you? You don't remember, but it wasn't your name. Was it?
Lit Hits in the chat over on the Twitter. What's up, brother? There you are. What's up, dude? What it do? What it is? What it do?
Your address?
They're taking names and numbers from last time they had people that earlier actually signed it, and they're keeping them on file for themselves. So when the next time it comes time to do this, they have their names to put on there again. Yeah, I don't like these people at all. So I mean, I don't know. So there's no reason I'm not getting shot over this. I mean, I ain't tell you what they're doing.
But do you know that that's illegal?
Yes, I know, sir.
Yeah. And why do you sign anyway?
Because they give you money, I'm broke.
Oh, because they give you money and you're broke, yeah.
This corroborates the statement from fraudster Brenda Brown, who committed a federal felony when she gave cash in exchange for registering people to vote, which emphasized...
Look at Brenda. Look at Brenda. Brenda got that look on her face like, honey, don't hate the player, hate the game. Honey, what? Illegal? You bet. Honey. Child, honey child.
Is that they were...
Brenda said, that's just hustling, honey. Look at this fucking look on her face.
Taking advantage of homeless people's desperation and vulnerability.
And really, I don't need you. You need me. I don't need you.
Oh my. Oh my.
So this is happening. So what happens to? So you've got a real person.
Mm-hmm.
It's identity theft in a sense.
Yes.
So then what happens to that identity?
And then they vote in the California ballots using the other person's name because it's easier
than having the homeless have an address, because many of them don't have addresses.
So they're voting in terms of a signature for the ballot initiative.
Correct.
I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, this makes a total mockery. The Democrats here, think about all their lectures about our democracy, and how Trump's undermining democracy.
Well, they're disenfranchising. This is a civil rights violation.
Of course.
That's why I don't think Gavin Newsom is going to attack me on this one. Perhaps he's going to have to do
actually
the right thing.
do something about it.
But how do you? A lot of people want accountability. We're fighting the Justice League every day. We're going to be releasing a video every day, each day for 3 weeks. We're trying
from here in California.
That's correct.
This is what we need, and this is why. I mean, when I saw that before we talked about it, I put out my response to it, which is that.
Kirk, that's a good idea. Have the homeless people working for ICE. I actually like that. Somehow I feel like, judging by some of the events, some of the stories that we've heard of the way ICE agents behave and the things we've seen with our own eyes, something tells me a homeless crackhead could do better in some situations. Not all, guys, okay? I'm not crazy here, but I'm saying a homeless person knows to not just like stand in front of a car unless they're stopped at a light and you're trying to get change from them. Wash their windshield. Homeless people know not to walk in front of cars, and you don't push random women onto the sidewalk for no apparent reason because then someone else is going to have a problem. Homeless people know these things. These mistakes wouldn't have happened had there been homeless crackheads working for ICE instead of what's his nuts. The one that shot Renee Good, anyway.
This has to, first of all, we have to freeze all the money going to any organization doing all this
from
stuff.
the state.
Yes, freeze it right now. That's got to happen. But also the other thing is that the entire voting system in California is called into question by this.
Yes.
Because you can't trust any of it.
Well, some Democrats say this can't even happen. They're in.
That's right.
And that's why this is so devastating. They're saying like the SAVE Act is on Capitol Hill right now.
Yes.
Voter fraud. They're saying that's.
Guys, I was joking, and I hope people kind of get it sometimes, like when I'm joking, that there's like, give or take elements of truth in it. Guys, why the fuck was Cam Higbee in this video? Are we ever going to get an answer to this? Was my joke correct that AIPAC just paid James O'Keefe to feature their fucking retard mongoloid twink? Is that really what happened? Why the fuck was Cam Higbee there? I'm like actually confused. I just randomly noticed his name when they attributed a quote to him during, the fucking subtitles. Why was he even there?
Not even a possibility. This is happening tens of thousands of times in broad daylight.
Exactly.
In broad daylight.
Exactly.
So any other reaction you have or public policy solutions you think need to occur?
Well, the prosecutions need to happen to send a message that it's not acceptable. The money flow needs to stop because this is all funded. These people are being paid. Where's the money coming from? That's got, and a lot, not all of it, but a lot of it is taxpayer money.
Does the governor have the power to stop the money flow, or do you need...
Actually, yes, but with a team approach, which is what I've got. There's a position called the state controller. The state controller is an elected position, has the power to audit any organization receiving state money and to stop the flow of money.
Yeah, Dutch, I agree. I don't know if I don't want people to get it twisted. When I was arguing with Sniz a little bit earlier, I was saying, based off of the claims being made in this video, that they weren't claiming there's more to it. Like these people are actually voting in elections on behalf of registered voters. There may be cases of that. I don't know how widespread or whatever. We have no idea really. but they just weren't making that claim in this video. I do obviously think that there's worse shit going on. But to what degree and whatever, that's always the debate.
Now, normally, when people run for governor, they just run on their own. But precisely because I know of this complex web of criminality and abuse and all this stuff going on, I've put together a team. So Michael Gates running for Attorney General, running with me. We talk about this the whole time. There's a guy called Herb Morgan running for State Controller who's going to stop the money going. And we're going to really clamp down on this together.
All right, let's talk healthcare, because this.
No, thank you. Is this all ad? The rest of this is an ad about healthcare. And that's a scam, so we're fucked. Let's take a quick look at the fucking Myron Gaines stuff. Speaking of Gaines, dude, I think I've actually got my diet kind of figured out. Cross my fingers. I think I've got it. Like, I think I've kind of got it figured out. I think I'm going to be able to like make some gains again, guys. I've been struggling with that for a while now. And I think I've like figured out like a part of what my problem has been and stuff. Besides like, you know, whatever. I have been fasting. That always makes it harder to gain muscle mass. But yeah, guys, I'll let you guys know on the progress before I start telling people what I'm doing, because then I don't want people to try that thinking they're, you know, whatever. I don't know. But anyways, guys, fucking yeah. Gonna be doing some ripping and tearing during these workouts, the good kind. So the Myron Gaines, the Gaines. So this is, I guess, this must have come out today, I believe. Louis Theroux put out a Netflix, I believe, Netflix documentary. Let me look this up on another tab real quick. So yeah, Louis Theroux, Inside the Manosphere, is a Netflix documentary released on March 11th. Yeah, so this just came out, in which the British filmmaker investigates the online manosphere, a network of influencers promoting extreme masculinity, misogyny, and in some cases far-right ideologies. So basically, this is just it's a doc talking about the manosphere. It's weird that I thought that was like the fucking manosphere had sort of dissolved. A lot of those people that were popular, I don't even remember some of their names. I forget. God, what was the one guy's name? A lot of those guys are so fucking cringe. Like, do people watch Andrew Tate? I mean, what the fuck is really? Is the manosphere a thing still? That's pathetic. That's pathetic. So anyway, in this documentary came out. In this doc, for the doc, he interviewed Myron Gaines, this guy, Louis Theroux. He interviewed Myron Gaines, and they, I'm not sure what exact clips, but apparently the guy sort of selectively edited stuff in a way to paint a certain picture. Now, the interesting thing is this is with Myron and his girlfriend that they did this interview. And Myron's girlfriend has actually come out, and this is an ex-girlfriend now. They broke up after this interview. So this is like kind of weird. It seems like even though the clips from the interview with Myron and his girlfriend at the time, those clips are edited. And it seems like there are people online that have watched the documentary. I have not watched what they used in it, but it seems that their claim is that the editing painted Myron and his relationship with his girlfriend in a bad light, and it made him look shittier than he actually is. But the funny thing is, if I haven't watched all these clips, I saved them because it's her talking about it. I have not watched any of it. I don't know what she gets into in this, but I know they broke up not too long after the interview, and I think the interview had something to do with it, because he is asking, Myron says something about that he is okay with a polyamorous type of relationship where he would have like multiple wives and stuff, and that she would just have to be okay with it type of thing. And you could see her like questioning herself and everything. So here, let me pull this up. I don't know if this is from the doc. Yeah. So this shows the Netflix. Okay, good. Let me pull this up first. Let me get these lined up real quick. We got this one. This one. That's his girlfriend. Okay. Girlfriend. Okay. We'll go to... I'll bring that one up as well. Okay, so this is on this Dom Luke, whatever the fuck this guy's name is. He's cringe. Dom Lucre. Myron Gaines is going viral for exposing the entire Netflix corporation and Louis Theroux with a 50-minute side-by-side YouTube video for editing his new Netflix documentary Manosphere in an attempt to make Myron look terrible. Netflix even went as far as editing out footage of their staff forcing Myron's ex Angie to leave the studio to make it appear as if Myron demanded for her to exit. Whoa. No, that's funny. They got caught red-handed. Let's check this out, guys.
Culture, right, who are advocates for the idea of like the 1% male, that ultimate masculine, that he's
You guys see me pressing the pause button? You guys see that? Am I tripping balls or am I clicking the pause button? And it's not working. It's not working, right? Yep, that's retarded. Thank you, Twitter. Wow, these updates are working so well. I love Twitter. Twitter. Sorry, X. You know, now that it's working so well, we should call it X because it's like a completely different thing. It just works so well. And all the updates, it's like its own different thing from Twitter. It's X now, guys. It works so smoothly.
Culture, right, who are advocates for the idea of like the 1% male, that ultimate masculine, that he's
Frank, go her. Sorry. Also, I need if you could clean up the room too. I need some help, with that.
Ways to deal with that, and I just respect it because he's somebody with me, and I try not to mingle with what he does like in his bedroom. Like that's just something that is mainly him, and I try not to mingle with that because it's just different when we're together. So yeah.
Sorry guys, we hope that thought.
Sorry.
She's coughing. She's here. It is fine, Angie. You guys good with her?
I can get her to the bathroom. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Also, I need if you could clean up the room too.
Yeah.
I need some help, with that.
So their staff is motioning for her to leave, and they cut her off when she was talking and stuff. Netflix tried to make it seem like Myron makes Angie leave, but it was their staff.
They recorded your room?
No.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh yeah.
You try not to think about it too much.
I try. It's just not really think about it, but not to mingle that much.
You try not to get involved with it.
Involved, yeah, because that's his business mainly. Like that's really his business. And I said on Twitter on a post that.
Let me put her in the bathroom.
of the culture, right, who are advocates for the idea of like the 1% male, that ultimate masculine, that he's
Frank, go her. Sorry. Also, I need if you could clean up the room too. I need some help. Yeah, with.
So they edited like 5 minutes out just there and made it look seamless. So he says, can you clean that room up? Where it cuts back to Louis and then it cuts back to Myron. And then he goes, also, could you clean that room up? There's like 5 minutes missing where the Netflix team is telling her to get the fuck out, take that dog out of here. The dog's coughing, get the fuck out of here.
That.
Was that okay? By the way, I always feel weird. Like
No.
It's awkward though.
No.
How did you feel? Felt a little awkward.
No, not at all.
As I was drawn into the conversation, I realized I too was being assessed by commenters in the chat. The anonymous posters did not hold back.
Men are able to redeem themselves in many ways if we're not physically attractive, versus very hard for them to redeem themselves if they're not physically attractive.
Yeah, well, I feel like you mixed two different. Yeah, well, I feel like you mixed two different things. One is like, what a guy's interested in a relationship is sex.
But what I'm saying is, we don't even get to the relationship until he finds her attractive first.
Yeah,
sexuality is her predominant value, and then as you get to know her more and more, that sexuality goes and other traits start to take over for him.
For sure, but in the question about whether
you stupid.
She has to have lost respect for him for her to not be willing to have sex with her husband. That's a symptom of something else.
Well, she may be depressed. She may lack self-worth. I mean, there could be a lot of things going on. Yeah.
Not for 8 years. She don't like self-worth that much. Not 8 years. I'm sorry, Louis.
Louis. That was not the right key. Okay. This is another, okay, this is Myron Gaines. So that's from his phone. Okay. So the two different angles we saw, the doc, and then the other one that showed the full deal, that's from his phone. I guess he was recording. Bro, it's fucked up. That's the world that that we live in now. Is if you're doing some shit with somebody in the media that is gonna edit some shit, bro, you have to have an agreement that you can film your own thing, because they will just fuck you, man. We've seen this a few times. What are the other? I was trying to think a minute ago. What's another example where we saw this? Where was it? Was it that Channel 5 guy interviewing somebody? There was something like that. I almost think it was Nick Shirley with that guy, and Nick Shirley showed that guy pulled some creepy editing tactics. Bro, here's another clip. Hold on. Now, I don't know. See, listen, and there's one thing too. The editing of that, the last thing, I wish I had seen. Well, I'm glad I didn't see this. The documentary looks fucking stupid. It's stupid. I mean, if you're somebody that's just on the internet and you're not completely brainwashed to one way or another, you can objectively observe any of the fucking bullshit without having to watch some stupid documentary that's going to edit stuff and whatever. But I don't know how much they really tried to push. Like, look, when you're doing a documentary like this, like I said, it's good to have your own recording of your interview or something. Jordan Peterson. There we go, guys. There we go. Jordan Peterson. He did that one interview. Remember? He did that one interview with that fucking butch bulldog looking. He did a couple of these with these ladies who were like creatures and were just attacking him. And he released his version of the interview later, and it showed his answers looked a lot less crazy. I remember there was something like that with Jordan Peterson. I think that happened a couple times, but Look, it's an edited thing. It's a Netflix documentary that's supposed to be like sort of concise. Guys, there's got to be editing somewhere, right? They got to take stuff out. Are they going to keep in the whole segment where his wife is going like, whatever? I mean, it's a little suspicious that it's the part where she says, oh, it's his business. I don't want to get involved with it, whatever. It almost sounds like she's like, I don't care, whatever. It is a little sus that they took that part out. But it's like this part here, I don't know what are people getting at with this? They can't expect for every second of their interaction to be included in the documentary, right? So let's see this. He's got them side by side here, but he said Louis Theroux tried to press Myron about anti-septicism, but got cooked so bad he didn't include it in the doc. Okay, so I'm wondering maybe he asked him about this clip. She plays him a clip off of his phone. It's a famous clip of Myron that went, I'd say somewhat viral on Twitter from a while ago. And maybe in the documentary, they play the clip of him showing Myron and then don't play the response. I'm not sure, but let's take a look at this.
Who's right about y'all niggas?
Okay, so for context, so you guys know it's not that clear. Myron in this clip, and I'm not endorsing this, I'm saying Myron says, and I quote, hit was right about you guys, talking about Jewish people. Hitler was right about you guys. That's what he's talking about in this clip.
Hitler was right about y'all niggas. Because the reality is this. You fucking faggots. You guys come into a country, you push your pornography, you push your fucking central banking, you push your degeneracy, you push the LGBT community, you push all this fucking bullshit into a society, you destroy from within, and then you guys go ahead, and then you band together, you practice nepotism, you keep each other at the highest levels of echelons of government and everything else, you protect your fucking selves, because you silence free speech, you silence anything that criticizes you, and then you get rid of them, and then you go and use stupid terms, fake terms, like anti-Semitism, when half you motherfuckers aren't even really Semites. I'm the Semite. I'm the fucking real Arab here. You motherfucker Ashkenazi Jews,
Myron's standing right here just like smiling and laughing at his own clip. He's like, yeah, man, this was a good clip. I was cooking.
assholes are European. Trying to sit there and say that you're fucking, we're Semites. No, you're not. You're fucking not. You fucking lying fucks. And if we fucking say the truth that these dreidel spinning, yarmulke wearing, kibbutz inhabiting, genocidal fucks with their stupid curly little fucking sideburns, if we say the fucking truth about them, they ban us everywhere. These evil fucking dickheads. Fuck Zionists, man. Fuck.
Yikes.
Faggots.
Yeah, so my response to that is, where's the lie there? Now, when I said Hitler was right about you guys, I was being very specific. What I was talking about was one of the things that Hitler was extremely critical of was them bringing in pornography, them controlling the government, being in higher levels of influence in the society. And that led to the degradation of Germany post-World War I with the Versailles Agreement. And my biggest criticism, right, when it comes to Zionist influence in America is through our politics. I find it absolutely ridiculous that our country has foreigners influencing our political discourse and getting our elected officials into certain positions for their own benefit. If you look at Donald Trump right now, he literally just bombed Yemen. Why did he bomb them? Did he bomb them for the ships? Well, a big part of it is bombing them on behalf of Israel. We froze all foreign aid for all the other countries except for Israel. So Israel has an enormous amount of influence and say-so in our political ideals, and they quite frankly run our foreign policy.
Dude, it's wild. I wish I had it. You can look at him here. I wish I had it more full screened for the whole interaction, but you can look at this guy. He just played that clip thinking that he was like slam dunking, like, ooh, I caught you. I did this whole interview to try to pretend to get you to spill your guts about your whole philosophy with relationships and everything. And once you lay it all out and it's not that crazy, I'm going to get it all flushed down the drain. I'm going to poison the well. After we do this whole interview, I've got a secret clip that I'm going to put in the documentary showing you praising things that Hitler did. And your whole manosphere movement is just it's going to be completely delegitimized. He played that clip thinking that he had that dunk. And then here Myron is like, now let me just say, I don't even know the accuracy of Myron's claims. It's definitely seems that he doesn't, for sure. He's just sort of like, you can tell Myron's telling him stuff that he doesn't even know. He thought he was just going to drop a clip on Myron and walk away clean with being able to discredit this whole movement. And now he's thinking to himself, how are we going to edit this out? How are we going to edit this out? Because I'm incidentally legitimizing the clip I just played to try to delegitimize everything this guy said.
So my issue is that we are an occupied country from a foreign government, and a lot of our policies are dictated by this foreign government due to their influence in our politics.
So what's your feeling about Jewish people?
No problem.
Tell me I hate Jews, please. I need clips for this documentary, please.
With them at all? I have Jewish people on my team.
Do you?
Yeah.
Jewish friends?
Yeah.
Would they have been, do you think, shocked by that? Like that monologue you did?
No, because I've been very clear about that. Like, and again, I know that clip sounds crazy, but what I was referring to when I said Hitler was right about child niggas, what I meant was their ability to influence things and be involved, their ability to influence high levels of government, media, etc. That's what I meant.
But you've got nothing but friendly feelings towards Jewish people.
No, yeah. I mean, my thing is, and here's the thing, right? So I love it because no one ever clips this stuff. So one of the things I actually am very against is there's been people.
No one clips this. It's going to get edited out. It's a good thing you have your own phone recording because this is going to get edited out. You're right. This is not getting clipped. You're so right.
Walking around and ripping down the posters of the hostages, right, that were kidnapped on October 7th. And I've been very staunch critic of that. I think it's absolutely ridiculous and deplorable to rip down photos of people that were, innocent and kidnapped on October 7th. My thing is all life matters, whether Israeli, Palestinian, all of it matters. But there tends to be this asymmetric care of where we're going to prioritize Israeli lives and not the Palestinian lives. And obviously what's going on in Gaza is a humanitarian crisis, and we need to do something about it. But again, our government is occupied, and we are kind of turning a blind eye to the tens of thousands of children that we've been killing for Israel, especially when Israel has the capability of doing precise attacks. That's the other thing, too, that bothers me. It's they have the ability to get rid of these people in Hamas at the higher levels. They have the ability to get rid of these militants that they're going after, but they're not. They're indiscriminately bombing and leveling Gaza and killing a lot of innocent people in the process.
Yikes, bro. Those editors were putting in work. They got a raise after this one. They said, look, we thought we were just going to be dunking on a brown-skinned white supremacist. We thought this was going to be fun and games. But now we're sitting here having to listen to this and edit because he just kept dropping facts.
Hitler was right about y'all niggas. Because the reality is
where you guys at? Okay, here. Let me do this number. So this is his girl or ex-girlfriend. Which one? Okay. Are there two different ones? This is March 19th, March 20th. Let's look at March 19th. I got to get you guys over to this other tab. Myron Gaines's ex-girlfriend Angie confirms that Louis Theroux's questions in the Netflix documentary made her question herself. Louis asked her what she thought about Myron wanting one-way monogamy, meaning he can bang different chicks, but she can only bang him. Louis asked her what she thought about the one-way monogamy and to marry multiple women. They broke up shortly after.
I really think in a weird way I have to thank Louis Theroux because somehow his questions kind of like made me question myself and the future of everything, and that is something that I truly hadn't done before, not like deeply like I did after that, and part of it was his doing, so there is that. I really think in
Dang, ho. Oh, here's, let me get the other one pulled up. This is the newer one, right? March 20th. What is up with this chick? Can she only talk for 30 seconds straight? Every video she's talking about this, it's like 30 seconds long. And then the next day, it takes 24 hours. She thinks of another 30 seconds worth of stuff to say and then drops a new video. No wonder he fucking dumped her. It's dumb as rocks.
I want to leave the past in the past. I already been through a lot. I already went through therapy. I already heard the zillion pep talks that my friends and family had to say. And I know everybody has an opinion. I know everybody has something to say. But this is my life. I am so thankful to say that I am in a new relationship where I don't have to worry about any of this, and that I met this amazing man who cares for me, who makes me feel so special, makes me so happy, and I couldn't
He makes me feel like I'm not as dumb as I really am.
be more grateful for him.
Well, that's a bridge.
He likes that I can only think in like 30-second increments. I can only have like thoughts that go for like 30 seconds. He liked that.
We'll cross when we get there. Like right
What does
now.
that mean? That's so avoidant.
It's something you never know, man. You can always change your mind down the road. Who knows? Maybe I'll say, I only just want to be with one girl because the two would be too tough.
You've backtracked on that already.
I want to leave the past in the
What the original clip, well, I guess we could try to find it. Let me try to find it real quick. Because it is interesting, the full conversation. I think it's from the documentary where he's asking her about this. It is interesting. You can see the wheels turning in her head. But I was going to say, it doesn't, on Myron's part, it doesn't seem genuine. I don't really think he's trying to have like 3 wives. Okay, I think this is the full deal. So, I could have. Okay, I'm an idiot. Here we go. Myron Gaines assures Louis Theroux that his girlfriend is fine and one-way monogamy and him having multiple wives. How it started versus how it's going. Hold on. This might be some fucking stupid edit.
Myron's been quite open about the fact that he expects to be in a relationship in which there's one-way monogamy, as he calls it. He's allowed to basically pursue other relationships, but you're not.
the women that he's with, he's just gonna be with them for like a night or so, whatever. But I don't think he sees me that way, because there is a reason why I've stayed so long with him.
I don't want to mix things up between you, right? But yeah. But we were talking about in the future that maybe there's a world where you would have more than one wife, right?
She understands that. She knows that could potentially come down in the future.
What do you say about that?
I don't know. I mean, he has said that in the past. I think I'll see when it happens. Like, I don't know how that will work. The thing is that I think...
But right now, it's not going to be anytime soon, because I'm just so focused on working.
But it could happen, right?
It could, of course.
You can kick it down the road only for so long. You know, she's put 2 years into a relationship. If that's your long-term plan, at some point, those two realities will collide.
You know, that's a bridge we'll cross when we get there. Like right now...
What does that mean? That's so avoidant.
It's It's something you never know, man. You can always change your mind down the road. Who knows? Maybe I'll say, I only just want to be with one girl because the two would be too tough.
You've backtracked on that already. Some people in this part of the culture, right, who are advocates for.
Bro, I don't. I'm sure Myron might hook up with other girls. There's people that think he's gay. I've seen a bunch of that when he does these college things and goes and triggers these college kids, and they come up and try to outsmart him. A lot of this seems to be a trending thing that people think Myron's gay or like something. I think that's. I think they're just trolling and making shit up, probably. But he doesn't strike me, for whatever it's worth to say, and probably nothing. He doesn't strike me as like he's just he's so extremely horny that when he goes to do one of these college talks and fights with these stupid college kids, that he walks away from there just like, I gotta get some strange puss right now. I just need it right now. No, I can't wait two more days till I go back and see my girlfriend and my dogs. I have to get some strange puss right now. He just does not seem like that. I don't know. I feel like a portion of this is just fucking, projection bullshit. He's just putting this vibe out there like, oh yeah, I can bang other chicks and my girlfriend's okay with it because I'm just the alpha, that's I call the shot.
The idea of like the 1% male, that ultimate masculine, that he's
Frank, go her. Sorry. Also, I need if you could clean up the room too. I need some help, with that.
Was that okay? By the way, I always feel weird. Like
no, it's cool.
It's awkward though.
No.
Did you feel a little awkward?
No, not at all. No, okay. Angie, she's with me on the
street. She's on board as you are.
On board with what specifically?
You know what? Like just the idea of other ladies.
No, we've had these discussions.
I saw a little bit of pain in her.
No,
definitely.
No.
Yes.
No.
Definitely.
No.
Yeah, you don't think fine. If I said to her, like, you would have Myron all to
he saw pain in her
yourself, would you rather have that? You don't think she would say, yeah, 100%, of course.
She would say whatever makes him happy. That's what she would say. The time I do have, I spend with her if I'm with any woman.
See, right there, he just said, the time I spend with her is the time I spend with any woman. I don't even think he's, like, out there banging strange. I don't think he's about that life like that for reals. Not for realsies, guys. I don't have to be at work too super early tomorrow. I was thinking, should we try to look for the part 1 of the James O'Keefe deal? Have you guys already watched it, or what do we think? Do we want to check it out? Because I never got around to playing that on here when it came out. Where the fuck is part 1? The 23rd. Oh, so this is hold on. So this guy went, well, let's check this out. Maybe we won't go to part 1, but we'll check this out. This is you guys over here. Where are you guys at? So this guy went to a foreigner named in Swiss criminal complaints caught promoting California ballot petition fraud. In Los Angeles, we investigated the company Urban Signers, which specializes in circulating ballot petitions. Good God.
Hey, don't touch his camera. Do not touch his camera. How many of the signatures that you guys gather are paid for with cigarettes? So where are you going, man? Frank is your name? We want to know. So you've been in this country, you told me, for 2 years, and this is what... Hey, do not touch me. Do not touch me. Don't get too close to me. In California, potential laws can be put on the ballot through something called a ballot petition. Campaigns hire petition circulators to go out and collect signatures.
Okay, so yeah, this is what was happening. It's not really registering to vote. You can't trust what the fucking crackhead homeless people say. You know, you can listen to them and hear them out, and then you have to sort of like translate it. Yeah, registering to vote. They'll pay you $3. You register to vote. That's not what was happening at all.
Registered voters. If they collect enough signatures, that law gets placed on...
Funny! Lover, thanks for joining us, dude. What's up?
The ballot for everyone to vote on. Under California law, it is illegal to...
Yeah, so what they're doing is they're sending these urban signers or whoever the fuck allegedly is some group out to pay homeless people to sign these petitions. But the names on the petitions have to be registered voters, I guess. So they get these homeless people to sign as registered voters with real voters' names and addresses and stuff, allegedly. So that these stupid ballots or the fucking the bills or whatever that you're voting on the ballot, the ballot measures, the actual things like, oh, vote yes for giving Uber the Uber AI unlimited liability free whatever, so that if they wreck into homeless people that they don't get charged with murder. And the homeless people are like, sure, I'll sign. You give me $3, I'll sign that too. I don't care. Kill me.
Give anyone money or something of value in exchange for their signature. Here in Los Angeles, we uncovered a massive scandal surrounding these petitions. Over the course of our investigation, we exposed that many of the signatures used to put new laws on the ballot may have been gathered fraudulently.
All you got to do is just say money for a signature. Money for a signature. You can lie. Say this is to build more homeless shelters. Oh, just make up some bullshit. Yeah.
With so many ballot petition circulators blatantly violating the law in broad daylight, we wanted to know, who are these people?
You could give these homeless people, they're lying to them, you could give them a stack of petitions and tell them each one of these petitions is for legalizing murdering homeless people, but you get $3 if you sign for each of them. You get $3. No, for the whole stack, there's a stack of 20 new laws that's going to legalize murdering and torturing homeless people. The whole stack, if you fill it out, you get $2. They would do it. Okay.
People working for. We discovered that there are numerous independent companies doing petition circulation work across the city of Los Angeles. We were able to get a job interview with an LA-based company called Urban Signers. What we uncovered connects this scandal to something far larger than we expected. Yes, hi.
Urban Signers? Yes.
Are you Priscilla?
I'm Priscilla.
Oh, hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Is that even her real name? Or is that one of the names they gave her from a ballot?
Meet Frank Tessimo, founder and CEO of Urban Signers. Tessimo previously led a Swiss signature collection firm called Incop. In 2024, Swiss media reported allegations that Incop submitted large numbers of invalid or allegedly forged signatures for nationwide ballot initiatives. Criminal complaints were filed in connection with Incop and Tessimo personally. Months later, Tessimo launched Urban Signers LLC in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Hey, how are you, sir? Anthony.
Fine. And you?
Anthony.
Okay.
Good to see you.
My name is Frank. And you?
Hey, I'm curious, where are you guys from? I see it's in French.
I'm Ghanaian.
Oh, you're from Ghana?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Are you American citizens?
No.
Oh, you're not citizens?
No.
Oh, wow. How long you been in the United States?
Maybe 2 years. 2 years.
2 years here. And before you're in Ghana?
No.
He's not done. Okay, so basically, all these petitions, the people behind them are the companies.
He's a native Swiss guy. Look at him.
They are trying to get them on the ballots. People are going to vote for or against. If they vote for it, it becomes a law in California, all of these. So we get as many signatures as required, valid signatures.
Okay.
And it gets on the ballots.
Well, the reason I found out about this because on Skid Row, some people were saying, "Hey, I'll pay you $1 or give you a cigarette if you put your name here."
Okay, so
They was giving out incentives. That's like you said. I get.
Yeah, incentives. Yeah.
if somebody, let's say somebody's hungry, they say, I need food before I can sign and give them food.
Let's say like this is $5 or something a signature, right? And let's say I say, "Hey, I'll pay you $2 if you give me a signature." Are you guys? Is that okay?
We wouldn't even know unless you tell us.
Just so I'm clear, you guys have people, for example, that'll go out and let's say they're making $7 a signature. You're cool. You're cool if I'm like, "Hey, I'll pay you $2 if you sign here."
It's okay. That's between you and those people.
Is that against the law if I provide incentives?
No, it's not.
So I could.
This is interesting. So, but it looks like they're not telling him to do that, right? But this is like borderline entrapment. But, it's like the guy's telling them, these people they probably don't even, I won't say obviously, they probably don't know the law. They've been here 2 years. 2 years they've been in this country. They're just working some company, some gimmick to get bullshit on a ballot. They probably don't even give a fuck what the law is. They're not like, I guess they're not telling people to get money for the signatures. It's these fucking people actually working for this company, going out in the street and just knowing how to hustle.
You pay like $2 and then I make $7. That's okay.
You could do that if you want to. It's your money.
Like, for example, do your workers have some ideas about good incentives you could provide to get the signature?
So far, nobody has mentioned that. Okay. One man mentioned giving cigarettes to people.
Oh, really?
He said all they need is like you give them cigarettes. And I was like, okay, that is between him and them.
But you're not going to put a stop to it.
Well,
she has no control over that.
You are independent. Our workers are independent. So if that is what she wants to do.
Because I'm trying to make this money.
Yeah, so these people just don't understand the art of covering your ass a little bit. And they also have never seen meta glasses. So you put those two things together, it's a bad combination. You got a Nick Shirley or a Cam Higbee in here with some meta glasses asking stupid questions. Technically you might not be committing a crime, but you're gonna look bad
out here. So like what kind of incentives do you recommend we provide when we do this?
Some guy takes cigarette.
Yeah.
So I like give some cigarettes or something.
Sometimes.
Or like I was saying to her, huh?
Yeah, sometimes somebody says, well, give me one signature, I'll give you one cigarette.
And that's okay.
Yes, if you want.
Dude,
these guys are not guilty. This is entrapment, guys. He's asking them, he's trying to get them to tell him how to give incentives to get the signatures. They're like, bro, do whatever you're going to do. I can't stop you. And he's like, oh, so I can ask them to sign for $2 in return for $2. Since I'm getting $7 a signature, I'm going to be making a bunch of money because I'm going to get a lot more signatures. So that's okay. They're like, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I can't stop you. I'm not going to follow you out there, sir. Don't you understand? He's like, no, but I want you to tell me to do it. They're like, no.
I'm literally going to the store right now and getting boxes of cigarettes.
Easy, yeah.
I'm literally getting boxes of cigarettes, homie. Dude, you know what I'm saying?
He hit him with a homie, bro, please. Oh my God, that should have been right there. They should have known he's got the meta glasses on. You're being recorded. We're being punked right now. He just called me homie. I'm clearly not that kind of black person. I've only been here 2 years.
However you do it, it's between you and them.
Okay. Okay.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah, we don't.
You don't know
just,
that.
Yeah.
This is your business.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Easy money, man. We returned to Urban Signers later in the day to ask Frank Tessimo what is going on at his company. Hi. Anthony Rubin, we just spoke with you. So you mentioned to me in there, you said that people sometimes they use cigarettes. They use cigarettes to get
everything
signatures.
has to be within the laws of California.
Right.
with regards to petition circulation. So, and then I told you that our workers are independent contractors. So we don't control what they do out there, but everything they do should be within the laws of
Tell him, girl, you did nothing wrong.
California.
But you told me
And I
that.
told you don't go buy packets of cigarettes.
But that's not what you said at first. At first, you said, yeah, you could give him cigarettes.
I
Those
told
refused.
that
You and you said if I
somebody asks you for food or something,
right,
that depends on what you do.
but that's a crime. So when I mentioned to you, you said, yeah, we could just give a cigarette or something.
No.
I have it on
I'm
camera.
talk to you. I'm telling you it's not possible. I told you that.
I have it on camera.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes, it's on camera.
No. I'm telling you that. You play. You don't.
No, but I have it on camera. So I have it on camera, man. Excuse me. So do you have any comment about that? How many of the signatures that you gather are paid for with cigarettes or other things?
Can you go down, ups? Please stop that. Please stop it.
Hey, don't touch his camera. Do not touch his camera. Hey, do not touch his camera. So I just want to know, man, what's the situation? How many of the signatures that you guys gather are paid for with cigarettes? Can you tell me that? And don't touch his camera again, please.
Obviously, he doesn't know the answer to that.
We want to know. We want to know how many are paid for with cigarettes. He said,
we really want to know.
He said, you could give a cigarette. The other lady said you could give food. I asked if I can give maybe money sometimes, and they said it's on you. So where are you going, man? Frank is your name? We want to know. So you've been in this country, you told me, for 2 years.
I asked the black woman if I could suck off a homeless guy in return for him signing some petitions because I need the money more than he does. And she said, I don't care. Obviously, you guys are criminals.
Hey, do not touch me. Do not touch me. Don't get too close to me.
No, you don't touch me.
I'm not coming
Don't
close.
touch me.
We're staying right here. Whoa, hold the camera.
Stop.
Do not touch. Do not touch me. I'm not touching you. I'm staying good.
Don't go again.
Well, no, we're staying about 6 feet away from you.
Leave me.
Can you answer the question?
Stop. Leave me.
Can you answer the question? You got to back up. You got to back up.
You want to play.
I'm gonna stay 10 feet away from you. I'm gonna stay 10 feet away from you. We want to.
You upset me.
No, we want to know if you have any comment, man, because that's a crime that you guys spoke of.
This is the guy. She's do. It's not her. It's not her job. She don't want to do. Burns. What do you want to do that? This is not normal. This is illegal.
What's illegal? But what is illegal? What is illegal? Hey, Frank, come on, Frank, let's talk. Well, okay. Hey, Frank, you're not going to talk to us? Hey, this is going to go all over the internet. You're going to be on the news. You might want to talk.
So what's that chirping noise?
Better be careful. Don't be giving out cigarettes for votes. Don't be giving out cigarettes. Hey, there he is. There's Frank. Frank, I have a message for you. Frank's on the run. Frank is on the run.
It is widely recognized that paying petition circulators on a per signature basis can create incentives for fraud. For this reason, several states have banned the practice outright. In recent years,
all right, Florida,
multiple bills have been introduced in California aimed at reducing the type of misconduct shown in this video. One such measure, AB 1451, would have prohibited paying petition circulators per signature. It was vetoed in 2019 by Gavin Newsom, who argued that the bill, quote, erects barriers to citizen participation in the electoral process. A similar bill, SB 660, was also vetoed by the governor in 2021. We have referred our findings to the appropriate authorities in the state of California and are ready to cooperate with any investigation into the fraud documented in this report. Those responsible for undermining the integrity of the electoral process in California must be held accountable under the law.
Yes, they must. God damn, I fucking hate Cam Higbee. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dark Times, Dark Match. Steve, that's me. Oh, God, it was abs day today. Oh, why do the arms look like that? They look kind of big. I did abs, that's it. And I did one set of squats and calves. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to get it dialed in again. Like, dialed in. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for hanging. Fucking yeah, I got other fun stuff planned, interesting and fun stuff planned for the rest of this week for the stream. So yeah, we'll get to that shit. Hopefully, guys, I'm still like for real. I'm feeling better and better day by day, and figuring my shit out. And you know, I'm very optimistic for the future. I'm happy. I'm feeling a lot better because guys, I really was not doing good. Like even before I was like having real trouble, like where I had to leave work because I felt like I was just gonna like pass out or something. Even before that, I wasn't feeling right. And my head just hasn't been right. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I think it's I already explained it before. I'm getting it dialed in here. So yeah. Thank you guys for putting up with my nonsense. Fucking thank you guys. Chris Thompson, Scott Starbird, Truth. Thank you guys for hanging. So yeah, tomorrow, what is our lineup tomorrow? What do we got? Scott at around 6:15ish p.m. Eastern time. And then I'll be on around 8 p.m. Eastern time. And of course Alex Stein in the evening over on the Real America's Voice channel on YouTube. Got Alex Stein live, and that starts at about 11 o'clock. So yeah, I'm gonna log off here. I gotta cook my last meal for the evening, and I'll probably be watching some fucking queso or something like that, and then I'll pop in the Alex Stein chat over there at around 11. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Everybody, keep should I say it? Yeah, Maddie. Keep Maddie in your thoughts and prayers and whatnot. I know he's dealing with some kind of bullshit, but yeah, everybody. I wish you guys the best. I wish you the best with your struggles and shit. I'm kind of dealing with mine, it seems, and life's fucking hard, man. It really is hard. Sometimes you get to these points where you just really like can't believe it's that hard, but just hang in there, guys. That's what I would say is just hang in there, take it 1 second at a time if you have to. I'll see you guys tomorrow, everybody. I love you. Thank you for the support. Oh, over on the Twitter too, my brother Lit Hit Saul over there. Thank you guys. All right, I'll see you guys later. Mwah. Love ya.